On this week's programme, we head to Youghal for the finals of the Knock-Even Star Southern Sprint, plus the German coffee Unraced, and all the action from the final night of the Cashman's Bookmakers Irish Laurels from Cork. But first, we're racing from Galway. Galway Stadium hosted the final of the 2004 Heineken Cup 525 last Thursday night, with a winner's prize of €5,000 and trophy. Another big attraction on the night was the Heineken Gaeltacht versus Banner, a two-bitch challenge with €3,000 up for grabs.
The runners parading for the Heineken Gaeltacht versus the Banner challenge. In Trap 1 we have Mr. John Gilmartin and Joe Clancy's River Princess. River Princess is a daughter of Jamila Prince and Hot Alert, the winner of 3 of her 15 races, and Joe Clancy, a man known to love a punt on the virtual racing. And representing the Banner, his beloved County Clare, is Kilrush-based JJOD, and his Derry Loughree, the slight favourite for this event, has ran 26 times and victorious on 5 of those occasions. This daughter of Mustang Yank and Neves Galley. At June 02 Whelp, she just marginally favoured in the betting exchanges. So here on the move for the Heineken Gaeltacht versus the Banner challenge. In 1, River Princess, and 3, Derry Loughree, and away they go. And it's River Princess on the inside that takes the early advantage. Going to the first 2 turns of the red jacket of River Princess, running for Gaeltacht on the inside with the Banner's challenger on the outside, Derry Loughree. Passing the judge first time, they're locked together. Will it be this way the next time round as they go to the next bend? On the outside, Derry Loughree takes advantage, and it's Derry Loughree has opened up 2 lengths advantage for JJOD and the Banner. From in second place, Trap 1, River Princess for Gaeltacht coming back with another rattle. They go together into the second last bend, but in front it's Trap 3, Derry Loughree for the Banner. In second, Trap 1, River Princess for Gaeltacht, and off the home turn, it's Derry Loughree that looks like he's going to win the match. Racing up towards the line, Derry Loughree, River Princess to their side, desperately close they go past. Maybe Derry Loughree on the inside. Tremendous combination to the Heineken Gaeltacht versus the Banner challenge. And the result of the photo finish for the Heineken Gaeltacht versus the Banner challenge. First, Trap 1, River Princess. Second, Trap 3, Derry Loughree. The time, 39.74 on the distances. A short head.
We knew there was nothing between the 2 dogs. And down the final corner, I said, oh, JJ has it now. Next minute, River came from nowhere. She does that all the time to us. And she's great at finishing. And thank God, fair play to her. She kept Galway hopes up anyway.
Well, JJ, your man certainly did not disgrace us, having done a fantastic run.
She did, yeah, good bits. We had 2 good bits, like, you know, and congrats to Joe here and John, yeah.
We now take a look at the lineup of the Heineken Cup 525.
In 1, Shane Dervin's owned and trained Chesty Le Rouge. Chesty Le Rouge has shown tremendous early pace in the earlier rounds and led to the second last bend, with beaten by track favourite Dalcash Vega in the semi-final. In 2, Baltard Bob, sure to lead to the line first time round, has the best sectional in the stake so far and led all the way in the semi-final for Ray McCarrick. Millie's Lucky in Trap 3, one of 2 Tony Fahey senior representatives. Millie's Lucky is lucky. She got in as reserve in an earlier round and has survived to the final. In Trap 4, the second of the Tony Fahey trained runners, Alan Gold, owned by Peter Comerford in Naas, yet to taste victory in the stake, has twice been favoured in earlier rounds and was second behind Dalcash Vega when coming from a long way back in the semi-final. In Trap 5 we have the odds-on favourite Dalcash Vega, trained by Noel Mullins for the Past Hurlers Syndicate. This is made up of a number of former inter-county hurlers that wore the maroon and white of Galway, and Dalcash Vega is certainly a lucky runner, has come from a long way back in the last 2 rounds to justify favouritism. Can he do it tonight? The draw might be the only hiccup. And finally in Trap 6, the outsider of the party, representing the Kilrush kennel of TJ McMahon, Body Shop Spiral. Body Shop Spiral has behaved very well to qualify for the final. And if there's trouble in front, this one could be staying on best of all on the run to the line. The hair is on the spin for the final of the Heineken Cup for 2004. Away they go. Baltard Bob is well away, but in second place it's Dalcash Vega goes the inside. They race round the bend. Baltard Bob on the outside. On the inside, looking for the run is the favourite Dalcash Vega. It's back then to Trap 3, but he's looking down the far side. It's the past hurler sending it Dalcash Vega. The even money favourite is stretched 4 or 5 lengths in front. It's all about how far he win by as they go to the second last bend. In front, Dalcash Vega. In second, Baltard Bob. In third, Trap 1, Chesty Le Rouge. Racing up to the line, the winner of the Heineken Cup 2004, Dalcash Vega wins over the past hurler sending it, and Noel Mullins in second. His Trap 2, Baltard Bob, and third staying on Trap 4, Alan Gold. The time is 28.81. the result of the Heineken Cup for 2004. First, Trap 5, Dog Cashviga wins by 10.5 lengths from in second place, Trap 2, Baltard Bob, and in third, Trap 4, Alan Gold, the time 28.81.
Great night. Dog ran well. We hadn't much got to do with it. We shouted on, we put our money on him, and then he did the business. He was brilliant. I've come here a few nights with Heineken, various promotions, and I grew to love it, and then the atmosphere, and it's a totally different scene than just going to the pub and having a few pints. It's something different, and you came here, enjoyed it, and Peter and I, we decided it'd be great to get involved in getting a dog. We approached Noel Mullins. We knew nothing about dogs. He knows everything about them. And he spent the guts of 12 months looking for a dog, and he picked the right one. And it's down to Noel. It's not down to us. We just gave a few quid towards him, and that was it. But a great feeling. It's brilliant.
And Peter, you were the goalie with the pass hurlers.
That's right, yeah, that's right. The good old days when Galway used to win things one time. Not anymore, unfortunately, but we're winning tonight, and that's all that matters. We had a great night. Fantastic atmosphere altogether. We really enjoyed it. And it's hard to believe that only after 4 weeks we bought the dog and we're after winning a final, and especially with Heineken involved in himself working for Heineken, it's fantastic. So we're all delighted. It's brilliant.
Looking ahead to this Thursday, the 4th of November, the Irish Greyhound Board are hosting a tribute at Curraheen Park for Mr. Joe Walsh in recognition of the wonderful work he did for the industry. 5 feature races will be run in the night. All are welcome and doors are open free of charge. Next Friday, Harold's Cross hosts the semi-final of the Bagot Racing Irish Grand National, plus the final of the Tote Gold Collar. Let's take a quick look back and see how they qualified for this €25,000 event.
But it's Imsarrow, leads around the third and fourth bends. Number 1, Dundrum Prince, gives chase with number 6, Belleville Best. But up the home straight, it's number 2, Imsarrow. It's going to be close for the minor placings. Number 2, Imsarrow wins it. Second, number 4, Kilford Kilkenny. Third, number 3, Kerry Green. Number 1, Dundrum Prince has gone crashing out. The winning time, 30.25. Into the third bend, they're neck and neck. It's 1 Pony Mover with number 5, Blonde Rumble. Number 6, Dolman Flyer trying to close, as is number 3, Aerostar. But up the home straight, it's 1 Pony Mover and 5, Blonde Rumble. Coming to line, desperate close, 1 Pony Mover. Just gets there, very close to the second spot. Between 3, Aerostar and number 5, Blonde Rumble. The winning time, 30.40. The trap draw for the final of the Tote Gold Collar was made by Peter Lorry, and it has resulted in 1 Aerostar. Trap number 2 is Kerry Green. In 3 we have Blonde Rumble. In 4 Kilford Kilkenny. In 5 wearing the orange jacket Imsarrow. And trap 6 is Pony Mover. He's the likely favourite.
It was a big night of racing and the usual friendly atmosphere at Youghal Track last Friday evening, featuring the finals of the 2004 Knock-Even Star Southern Sprint, offering a winner's prize of €5,000, plus the Dermot Coffey bookmaker Unraced, also with a winner's prize of €5,000. We join Michael Fortune for the line-up to the sprint.
The final of the Knock-Even Star Southern Sprint. In Trap 1 we have Move Along Bertie, owned by Willie Barry, trained by Michael Hoy, a son of Knock-Even Star, and Move Along Molly. A record of 8 from 18 and perfectly housed here on the inside. Running from 2 is Paolo Coelho, owned by the Slip Syndicate, trained by Peter Cronin, a son of Roanoke and Ciabatta, one of the best sprinters in the country with a magnificent record of 12 wins from 17. He's the favourite in the betting. Wearing the white jacket is Roaming Rebel, owned by the JM2 Syndicate, trained by Liam O'Callaghan, a son of Rebel Watcher and Rebel Tara. 6 wins from 14 is this fellow's record, an impressive winner here in the semi-final. In Trap 4 we have Run for Miles, owned by Donald Thompson, trained by Peter Cronin, a son of Roanoke and Ciabatta, a little brother to number 2, the favourite Paolo Coelho. In 5, Initial Key, owned by Jenny Kavanagh, trained by Johnny Kavanagh, son of Roanoke and Initial Success. This brilliant sprinter loves the inside though, and he'll be seeking that inside berth on the run to the bend. And on the outside in 6 we have the Young Pretender, Staley Vegas, owned by David Parrington, trained by Dennis Fitzgerald, a son of Larkill Joe and Faultless Kitty. This fellow has won 3 of his 6 races and was mighty impressive here in the semi-final. Now the hare coming up behind traps for the final of Knock Even Star Sprint. Number 2, the favourite, Paolo Coelho. He's away reasonably well. Number 3 showing early. Number 1 going well on the inside. Move along Bertie into the corner. Number 2 though, Paolo Coelho has the call and he's around the corner in front. The second favourite is after him, Staley Vegas. Coming off the second bend is number 2 in front, Paolo Coelho. From number 6, Staley Vegas. But Paolo Coelho all the way here. Paolo Coelho wins it from Staley Vegas in second. Number 4, Run for Miles, is third. But that's an impressive win for Paolo Coelho in a time of 17:60. The result of the Knock Even Star Southern Sprint, the winner was the favourite Paolo Coelho, owned by the Slip Syndicate, trained by Peter Cronin. Second, number 6, Staley Vegas. Third, number 4, Run for Miles. The time 17:60. Peter, he ran a mighty race.
Yeah, absolutely. Flew from the start and ran the bend really well. Had a good tussle up to the corner with the one dog, but showed his class and kicked on from there, you know. He's done it throughout all the rounds, you know. He's done it throughout the year, you know.
He's a fabulous record, was it? 13
absolutely,
17.
yeah. Outstanding sprinter, you know. No doubt about it, you know. Definitely be fighting for Sprinter of the Year, anyway.
You're putting out your votes, catching campaign now, is that it?
Might as well.
Plenty of syndicate members around you tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. Fabulous crowd here tonight, and they enjoy it, and they're great sportsmen, you know. And they've no problem running the dog. They were offered money, they wouldn't sell him, and kept him going. And, you know, they're getting their due rewards.
And there'll be no celebrations, I presume.
They will, a little bit.
Well done, lads. Well done.
There were a few presentations made on the night. The first to Mr. Bertie Lupton for the wonderful service he continuously gives to the track. Also, local man James Flavin received a framed photograph of his dog, Sycamore Dan, who won the Bar 1 Irish Sprint Cup in great style. We rejoin Michael now for the line-up to the Diarmid Coffee Unraced Stake.
€5,000 to the winner, and in one is January Tiger, owned by Michael Cashman, a son of Droopy's Vieri and January Vixen. He's won his only 2 races to date, hugely impressive with a 29.02 in the first round. In Trap 2 we have Welcome Beauty, owned by Pat Dalton and trained by Timmy O'Donovan, a daughter of Ron Oakey and Wise Beauty. A very strong finisher, this one. If she's in touch at halfway, she'll take some stopping. Number 3 is Droopy's Barry, owned by David Miles and trained by Owen McKenna, a son of Droopy's Kuhl and Annamore Linda. Won his opening round in 29.21 and was running on strongly here in the semi-final. Wearing the black jacket is Staley Express, owned by David Partington, trained by Dennis Fitzgerald, a son of Droopy's Kuhl and All in the Mind. 29.25 semi-final winner. Then in 5 we have Lemon Lady, owned by the Wild Rovers Syndicate from Carrigtwohill, trained by Michael Everard, a daughter of Honcho Classic and Lemon Queen. Yet to win in this stake, but she ran very well here in a troublesome semi-final. And in Trap 6 is Burgess, owned by the BCT Syndicate, care of Sheila Spadan from Killa, a son of Top Honcho and Just Queenie, has finished second on both outings to date. The final of the Diarmid Coffee Bookmaker on race. The favourite, number 1, January Tiger. The hare now coming up behind the traps, ready for off, and away to go. Tiger's away quite well, but number 3, Droopy's Barry, leading to the bend, going on from number 1, January Tiger in second. Into the corner is number 3, Droopy's Barry. Bit of trouble on the bend, and Droopy's Barry has gone clear. Gone 5-6 lengths in front, into the back straight. From number 1 in second place, January Tiger. But out front, it's number 3, Droopy's Barry, with a clear lead around the third bend. 1, January Tiger, putting in a run in second. But it's all about Droopy's Barry out front, still with a lead of 4 lengths, turning for home. Number 3, Droopy's Barry, 1, January Tiger, running on, but Droopy's Barry all the way wins this one in style. Another for Owen McKenna, wins it from number 1, January Tiger in second, with 2, Welcome Beauty producing her typical late run. The result of the Diarmid Coffee Bookmaker Unraced Final. The winner, number 3, Droopy's Barry, owned by David Miles, trained by Owen McKenna. Second, number 1, January Tiger, and third, number 2, Welcome Beauty. The time 29.04.
We won it last year, like, with a little dog called Boher Duff Light, who has done well this year, you know. Hopefully better to come, but you know, he's a lot to live up to, this fella, but it's been a lucky stake. It's a lucky track, Youghal, for me, so I'm delighted to win.
Nice to win one for David Miles as well.
Delighted, like, you know, we haven't had great luck together, but won a couple of little competitions, won the Knock Even Major, won the National Puppy Stake, was our biggest win, like, and, you know, but it was nice to win for David.
Well, a nostalgic occasion here at Youghal tonight. Brian Collins' last night as manager before he moves on to Curraheen Park. Brian, I suppose a little bit sad, are you?
Oh yeah, I'm a small bit. You know, I've enjoyed my 2.5 years here. It's been a fantastic time here, and you know, I'll miss it a bit.
And when you turn around next week, you won't have Bertie Lupton on your right shoulder?
No, it was very handy before. You could just ring up Bertie, and you know, he always comes up with a few ideas, and not alone just Bertie, but all the supporters club as well. But we'll move on from there.
But they've been a great group here for you, haven't they?
Fantastic group. I mean, I came down here 2.5 years ago, and everybody strives to get the place better every week. They want to try something new, try to improve it, and like, you get great support here, and it's a very easy place to work when you get that sort of support.
Good atmosphere.
fantastic atmosphere. You know, there's just a pride here, and like the summer months in particular, obviously with the good weather and so on, is fantastic. You know, and the free admission Tuesday nights were just colossal.
Now you're moving on to a bigger scene, Curraheen Park, and what a day to start the final of the Laurels.
Yeah, I suppose started the best night of the year, you know. It's a fantastic occasion, like, and obviously I'm delighted to be starting on that night, you know, so fantastic facility, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Next Saturday night, the 6th, it's the Michael Meade Bookmakers Waterford Masters Invitation Race to be held at the Kilcohen track. The trap draw is to take place after the weigh-in at the track on the night.
Sonic Flight now moving third ahead of Premier County. Around the final bends, and it's Larkin being challenged by Mixed Mystic. Sonic Flight is just in behind him, coming off the last corner. Larkin runs very wide, and suddenly on the inside, Sonic Flight coming up to challenge, and Sonic Flight getting there. But it's #1 annual award. He's a strong stare. The stock owned by Ger Kervick. Being challenged by Mustang Buster. And between the last two bends, but annual award is out front. This fella's a powerful stare. He's going on to win it. Trailed by Eddie Wade, owned by Ger Kervick.
Well, out in front, it's Droopy's Road from Nikita Billy beginning to close. And they've hit the final bend. It's Droopy's Road and Nikita Billy. And at the line, Nikita Billy has won the Laurels.
It's the big night of the year at Curraheen Park, the final of the Cashman's Bookmakers Irish Laurels. The market very much dominated by two dogs, Board of Light running from 2, Faro Pocket from 5. All the other 4 connections said they have big chances, and they certainly have. It's going to be a great race, but first, let's look at the consolation final. They're all in for the Cashman's of Kinturk Laurels consolation. In trap 1, Nikita Billy, 2 is Kilbaha Cat, 3 is Velvet Honcho, and 4 Broadacres McCoy, 5 Slippery Bill, and 6 Chip Lad. Here now coming up behind the traps. Last year's Laurels winner goes from 1. That's Nikita Billy. Here behind the traps, away they go. There's #3, Fast Out. Velvet Honcho leads up at 4 now. Broadacres McCoy goes on from #6 in second place, Chip Lad. Nikita Billy is back at the rear of the field, into the far side. And it's #4, Broadacres McCoy leading from 6. Chip Lad in second. #2 putting in a run, Kilbaha Cat. But #4, Broadacres McCoy has gone clear. He's 3 lengths in front from 6, Chip Lad at the third bend. On to the fourth bend is #4, Broadacres McCoy. A lead of 3 lengths from #6, Chip Lad in second. Turning for the judge and #4, Broadacres McCoy. All the way, trapped the line. Very impressive winner here. #4, Broadacres McCoy. Second, #6, Chip Lad. It's a photo finish for third, but no doubt about the winner, the Graham Holland trained Broadacres McCoy. It's going to be a big occasion at the Markets Field in Limerick next Saturday night for their annual GOBA sponsored night. Some great plans in store for this one. Eamon Cronin telling us all about it. Eamon?
Yes, Michael, we've a very good night's racing coming on now at the Markets Field next Saturday night. The main race being the Concabby Memorial over 525, 2 runs for 3,500. The other races are the Christy Daly and the Barbara Reeves, Shane O'Brien. They're the 3 main races.
And I also believe, following the success of the one in Galway the other night, there's a match race on as well.
That's right. There's a match race on between Chestnut Jet, owned by Tony Bennett of Bennett Isle in Limerick, and the Vinnie Jones owned Smoking Ban. This was organised by our new assistant racing manager, Jodie Thompson, and we're very grateful to Jodie for...
What distance has that been run over?
Over 550.
And will the Bowl Vinnie be there?
He will. Vinnie Jones will be there in person.
And now for the main feature of the weekend, the final of the Cashman's Bookmakers Irish Laurels.
In 1, we have Cave Court John, the son of Top Honcho and Knockmeal Leah, trained by Pat Buckley for a syndicate of owners from Middlesex in England. A very fast starter, this fellow. In 2 is Board of Light, owned by Salvi and Sheila Drohan from Clonmel, trained by Owen McKenna, a son of He Knows and Travelling Light, a dog with brilliant early pace. #3 is Jacida Lad, owned by the What You Call It syndicate from Kerry, trained by Mossy O'Connor, a son of Jamela Prince and Charity Blonde, a hugely consistent performer, has won 19 of his 52 races. In 4, we have the outsider of the party, Tourna Star, owned by Kathleen Murphy and John Meany, trained by Jerry Griffin, a son of Knockhaven Star and Kyle Dale Rose. Then from 5 is Farlow Pocket, owned by Albert Draper, trained by Stephen Burke. He's the favourite, a son of Larkill Joe and Torneride Tumble. He was a finalist in last year's English Derby. And on the outside in 6, the second of the Stephen Burke trained runners, owned by Terry Ramsden. It's Ryan Crew Shergar, a son of Head Honcho and TM's Last Laugh, another dog with very good early pace. Final of the Cashman Bookmakers Irish Laurels. The 2 favourites, number 2 Board of Light, 5 Farlow Pocket, a hair behind the traps, ready for off and away to go. 2 is out fast, bit of a bump, and number 3 just see the lad. But now Board of Light, number 2, leads up and takes up on the corner. The early pace of this dog leads from number 5 Farlow Pocket, now showing in second. The favourites are first and second, but Board of Light, he's out by 3 lengths from 5 Farlow Pocket in second. Number 3 just see the lad is third, but Board of Light, he's surely on his way to Laurel's glory. He's 3 lengths clear on the final bend. Board of Light, Owen McKenna won the Derby. He's about to win the Laurels. He won the Produce Stakes. Board of Light wins it. 5 is second, Farlow Pocket. Third, number 3, just see the lad. The time a brilliant 28:14. Board of Light does it in style, this son of Hino's and Travelling Light, owned by Salvi and Sheila Drohan from Clonmel and trained, as I said, by Owen McKenna. 3 classics now in the 1 year. The result of the Cashman's Bookmakers Irish Laurels 2004. The winner, number 2, Board of Light, owned by Salvi and Sheila Drohan, trained by Owen McKenna. Second, number 5, Farlow Pocket. Third, number 3, Just See the Lad. The time, 28:14.
Well done, Owen. Thank you.
Great performance.
Oh, Jesus. Super dog. I don't know, I'd love to have a few more like him, younger versions, but he's been on the go like a year ago last night. He won the Dermot Coffey in Youghal. He's been a super dog all year. This is his 5th competition to win 4th this year. Like, he won the Guinness. After winning the Guinness, this was his main target. He won a couple of competitions in between, but we didn't go for the Derby. The Laurels is his main aim, so.
He even took I haven't seen the race since, but I think he took even a solid bump at the bend. I'm coming out of traps.
I don't know. I only saw him going around here and that done me. He's like everyone was saying, the one dog inside him is a bad draw for him, but like that dog, I had no fears because he's a super greyhound.
3 classics in the 1 year?
Oh well, jeez, it's nice, isn't it? Oh. No, it's great. It's been some year, but like the Derby was special. Our first classic, the Produce Stakes, was super. But that dog has given us more joy this year than anything, and I'm just delighted for the owners. They couldn't meet nicer people, like, and he's the nicest dog you could have in the place, and I'm just delighted for the dog more so than myself.
10 yards from the traps we were cheering. Like, once he got away, there was no one going to catch him, like, you know. Definitely not.
He's a smashing dog.
Oh, beautiful, a lovely dog to have, you know.
And Owen's done a fabulous job with him too, hasn't he?
Fantastic, he's a miracle man, he really is. Everything he went for, he got it.
This must be really a dream result.
Oh my God, fantastic.
A marvellous performance. Board of Light winning the Laurels in truly champion fashion. Early pace, a road bump, he did it in Liam Cashman sponsor. You couldn't have had a better ending.
No, absolutely. Wonderful race, wonderful dog, wonderful crowd, wonderful atmosphere, wonderful night for greyhound racing in general, wonderful night for Cork.
And what's even,
a bad week.
And what's even better is Cashman's back here next year as well in the Laurels.
He'll be back next year and the year after, and we're glad to be here and glad to be coming back next year.
Great race, great night. See you all, Laurels 2005.